Let's take a look at what happened to Tesla stock after the earnings call of yesterday. In terms of the earnings, we have a little bit of a miss on the earnings, nothing too bad. And in terms of revenue, 400 million less. That's approximately 1.65%. Nothing major. Tesla produced a lot more cars this quarter than during the last quarter of 2024 than before. So approximately 50,000 cars more. This is good news, but as the stock market is not driven solely by fundamentals, so it's driven by psychology, by news articles, by what analysts are saying and everything. So let's take a look at what we have right here. So Tesla is down $25.20. That's 12.13%. Close at 182.63. Post-market, we are up by $1. So let's take a look at the damage right here. So for the past week, we have been pretty much flat. We had broken our two important supports at 217.65, 212.28. And I don't pull these supports out of the air. I come up with them because I noticed the tug of war between the buyers and sellers. This is what I noticed. And if you look at this here, Friday, August 18, 2023, we had a low at 212.36, 212.36. And look at this low that we had right here, June 6, we had another low. And if you draw a line between these two lows, this is how I come up with 212.20. Because buyers came back in at those prices. This is an important data point. This is information. And that 212 support also worked a little bit right here. It has been having an impact on the stock since last summer. Also, look at this here. Boom, boom. We stopped right smack on it. So we had buyers come in here, but then they dried up. The buyers dried up and the sellers were pushing the stock down. So we broke these two important supports. So once supports have been broken like this, it means that the buyers that used to be there are no longer there. This is not good news. It does not necessarily mean that it's going to drop to zero, but it's just telling us that there's a vacuum. We used to have buyers, but the buyers are gone. So this is not good news. And we consider these vacuums as buy and sell impulses that we can jump in and ride them. Okay, now this week, the only difference after having broken to 12.28 was that we had the earnings call that was coming. It was a bit more risky. So you could have either taken the chance, I think it's going to go down, and position yourself with puts, or you could have decided it's going to go up and then position yourselves with calls or buying stock. But this was casino thinking. What we do on this channel, we don't do casino thinking. Anybody can do that. But your success rate is not going to be super good. What we try to do here is improve our chances of success by letting the stock market tell us where it wants to go next. So we did not know what was going to happen. Nobody knew. And now we are faced with this right now. We are dropping pretty bad. So $25, that's a big drop. And we had last resort support that happened on October 31st. This was a last resort support. It was also holding because this was very close to this downward channel support. And this did not even hold today. I cannot tell you that I'm very bullish with Tesla because we have just broken the support at 194.35. This is only one candle. When we have a big move down like this, it's possible that we have a little bit of a pullback to recuperate because this move was too fast. Then we see what happened. Are we going to continue down? In which case, I will be able to draw a downward channel. If it continues up, then it won't be a downward channel, it'll be another pattern. So right now, we are waiting for the stock to make another pattern. We have an existing pattern that we are still inside. So we have this downward channel right here. So it's possible that we continue and start reaching the bottom part of this channel. Because when a stock is into a channel, it goes from support to resistance to support to resistance. And it's pretty much random between the two. But it usually goes from one to the other side. So it has been close to that resistance side. since November, December. So now it's really possible that it starts to go back on this side. I don't know, but it's possible. And if we start to go down to that side, we are going to be talking about a stock price of 150 something. And then it's supposed to go back on the other side like this. So this is just one candle into a new earnings call era. So we need to wait a little bit more to have more precision as to where this is going to go. And also because things were so undecided, what I did yesterday towards the end of the day is that I bought a call and a put. I bought both of them. And when you buy one call and one put, then you only make money if you have a big move in either direction. So I could make money if we had a big move up or a big move down. And this is what we have. We had a $25 move and my break even was approximately $13 a share. So I am now in profit with my put and my call is approximately worthless and the call was worth $1,300. I took an expiration date at the end of February. Basically, I sold my call at 150. So I paid $1,300 for it and sold it at 150. But my put, I bought at $1,000 and last time I checked, it was worth $1,800 more. So I lost $1,200 and I gained $1,800 approximately. So I am in profit for $600. And the put, I still hold it. So I am expecting Tesla to continue a little bit down further and further. So my profit could still increase into next week. If we take a look at the 1 hour charts, we have some support at 182. We have a little bit of a move up. There is absolutely no stochastic. So unless we break 192.94, I would not believe any move up like this because we could be coming back up a little bit and continuing down. In terms of indicators on the 1 hour chart, this is abysmal. And the same thing on the daily chart. The VIX is climbing a little bit, so we are up 2.51%. This should help the stock market. In terms of the bonds going sideways, in terms of the US dollars are also going sideways. Let's take a look at our stock indices. Dow Jones is still holding above 37,787. The policy is still valid right here. SPX continuing up, so stock market is doing great. NASDAQ, just a little bit of a pullback. QQQ, the same thing. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. BYD going sideways, nothing to see here. Rivian, okay, Rivian, this is another example right here. 1517 was a support because buyers would be coming in right here. October 30th coming in, November 10th coming in, and not too long ago, January 19th coming in. They are not coming in anymore. This is a sell impulse. You could use that to short Rivian. Let's take a look at Xpeng. Xpeng just going sideways. NIO going sideways. Let's take a look at our stocks. So Apple, after having broken 192.84, which was a resistance right here, we broke it not too long ago. December, boom, broke it, came back in. And now we are trying again with a new set of buyers because the ones that were here just disappeared. So now we are trying again. And so far we are holding. The same thing I'm talking about with ARM. We had a nice move up right here. We are touching the resistance and now we have had 4 days straight down. So most likely we are going to rebound at some point. NVIDIA going higher and higher. So up 0.42%. Now on January 18th, we had buyers that were stronger than sellers, and this has been continuing. The buy signal was right here, January 18th. No buy impulses are for sure. There's always an element of risk, but we see that this one is working. AMD climbing higher and higher. Look at this. We have a big bullish channel that we had in the past. And we have even broken through that one. So this means there's some risk in there, but this means that this should be going even higher. Let's take a look at gold going sideways. Silver, we came back down a little bit, coming back up, and we are still above 761. Bitcoin going sideways. Ripple also going sideways. Neo battery material. We had a big drop, then a little bit of a pullback, and now this was just a retest because look at this is plunging further. If you have some, I would just get out of them. And Nouveau Monde Graphite, the same thing after having support, then the move is continuing. The vacuum is sucking the stock down. And by the way, Google is doing pretty good. We had a break of 142.35 right here, January 10th, and now it's continuing. Boom. So it's too bad for Tesla. This is a great company. The stock market is not above the fundamentals that much. People hate Elon because of X, and that is enough with other things to make the stock go down. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.